come out here and say that Cortaca is a real special game. That's very obvious, but from a player's perspective, I'm a senior now, and when I was a freshman, I remember talking about how, wow, when I'm a senior, it's going to be at home. It's going to be at our place, the red field, like red, being in red and everything. Everything that we talked about as players. It's a real competitive game. It's a lot of fun on both sides. I remember since freshman year, I mean, we did have a streak going. We did lose those jugs, but this year we're coming back. We're going to fight as hard as we can. It's going to be, we know it's going to be a war. It always is. So it's a real fun war. A lot of emotions go into the game. I know all the fans are going to come out from both sides. It's going to be it's going to be hectic, but who doesn't like that? And it's just going to be a lot of fun. So I just wanted to represent my Cortland, my brothers. So this is our last one, it's our last ride, and let's go out with a bang. Go Red Dragons.
I want to thank Ithaca every time the prelude to a trip over here is always with great anticipation. Thanks for hosting this. You know, I have, as I was going into my office to talk to my assistants this morning, I have a sign just outside my office, and it reminds me but it goes like this. It says, everyone likes to eat. Few are willing to hunt. Red Dragons relish the hunt and love to eat well. So as we join you here to celebrate the 60th Cortaca Jug and a chance to, in a change of venue for this future major development, my staff working this hunt are enjoying their Cortaca Jug meal because the athletic director didn't have enough time to cancel the luncheon, so all the food was delivered, and so the Dragons are feasting today. I can tell you that. It's all good stuff. I'll try to be brief, although I find myself challenged to contain myself with regards to this group of young men. First of all, congratulations not only to both captains who represented their teams real well here, but both teams. You know, the achievement that was already mentioned, the 7 wins, the straining with their conference foe right to the end. You know, it just, we certainly believe that a worthy opponent is our opportunity to be our best selves, and we really look forward to that. And certainly the Ithaca football team is certainly worthy of that comment. The captains you've already met, they were introduced. I need to say Kyle Richard and Jake Smith, you know, all these guys really embody an awful lot of good things about our team. You got Kyle Richard, who I invite all of you to tune in to SportsCenter ESPN on Saturday morning. You are going to hear about a marvelous young man and a marvelous story, and he'd be the first one to say, please, Coach, you know, because this has happened a while ago, and it was, Coach, I don't want this to be in the way because it's about Cortland. Humility, the humbleness that he has about him, the competitor that he has. Jake Smith, who you know, is one reception shy of a school record, and doggone, he can't play with a broken foot, you know, with a broken toe. And so, as much as I feel terrible about that, his first thing was, I'm sorry I can't serve the team, you know? And so, these guys and the captains that sit at this table, the 14 seniors that will be recognized as classmates, all of those guys, by the way, are going to dominate their lives. I got to tell you who these guys, I can't tell you, I can't describe exactly who these guys are, but I'm going to tell you right now, as soon as they're done here, they're going to dominate life. You have a junior here where this future announcement is going to mean a whole lot more too, so certainly from a press perspective, Russell Howard is a junior. We regard culture and character as our best skill. And these guys, they just resonate, every one of those attributes. As a head football coach, I'm savoring this build, this ascent, this ride. A shared heartbeat, a shared heart, a shared heartbeat, trusted teammates, a oneness in spirit, growth mindset, an authentic team built from the inside out is just special to be around. So thank you guys. soulful group, True Grit, and we have a theme this year, Sanguine. And if you look up Sanguine, what you'll find is it's ruddy red work ethic is what these guys are all about. Bloodthirsty competitors are what these guys are all about, and it means optimistic in the most difficult times. These guys are sanguine. That said, we haven't played our best yet. Our best is yet to come then. Fans, I encourage you to join us. Join us, allowing us to get, as we work to get our edge and make the best yet. The best yet. So the adage, the old adage is that, as you have a nice feast, right, and everybody's feasting today, typically at the end of the meal, isn't it great when somebody reaches around to pick up your dish and says, keep your fork. Right? You just know the best is yet to come. And so that's the way we see it. That's the way we see this opportunity. The best is yet to come. Go Red Dragons. Thank you.
One, the broadcast situation, we have the game will be streamed on our YouTube channel. We are working right now. We're attempting to get it onto Spectrum, the former Time Warner, channel 1300 in the Syracuse market. We're running into a couple of technical difficulties on their side, but if we can get those fixed, we will have it there as well. We'll let you know when that comes out, but at the very least it will be streamed on YouTube for everyone to watch throughout the country and world. We're going to be honored to have a halftime of this game. A few different groups of honorees. Our 1988 and 2008 teams are coming back for their 30th and 10th anniversaries. The two teams that have both set school records with 11 wins. Our 88 team 10-0 in the regular season and advancing to the NCAA quarterfinals, and our 2008 team also in the NCAA quarterfinals and the Lambert Trophy and ECAC Division III Team of the Year. So we're going to have them out there for part of the halftime celebration. Also, we are going to bring back, right now I've got a list of 5 names of people who played in the original Cortaca Jug game in 1959. And that includes 4 Cortland grads in Norman Preston, Bob Hudak, Dick Rogowski, and Bill Yelverton, as well as Dick Carmine from Ithaca, one of the founders of the Cortaca Jug, will be recognized as part of that halftime ceremony. So we're looking forward to that. Also, Coach MacNeill touched upon it briefly, but I want to just go into a little more detail about the situation that we have. Kyle Richard here, our captain, who, again, Coach MacNeill hit the nail on the head, doesn't want the personal attention, but we're very fortunate that ESPN is going to be featuring Kyle this week because of the message that Kyle has to send. Someone who, again, was shot while breaking up a sexual assault, came back, was able to rehab, get back on the field early last season, and has been an outspoken advocate against sexual assault and not being a bystander. And because of that, ESPN is going to have a written story that's going to hopefully, as of today I've been told, will be showing up on ESPN.com on Friday. And then a feature story on Kyle Saturday on SportsCenter in the morning. We don't know the exact time yet, but looking forward to having that air. So with the backdrop of Cortaca, hopefully a lot of people will be watching and picking up on that message. So on that note, I know we have a big announcement coming up, so I'm going to now go over the top 60 Cortaca Jug moments for the 60th anniversary. Okay, maybe thank you very much. I appreciate again Ithaca's hospitality, and I wish both teams good luck on Saturday. Thank you.
Thank you, Coach MacNeill and Coach Swanstrom, captains. Really appreciate your words. We have some very exciting news to share from our 2 colleges. Today, we are thrilled to announce that Ithaca College and SUNY Cortland will play the 2019 Cortaca Jug football game at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey, home to the NFL's New York Giants and New York Jets and host of Super Bowl 48. IC and Cortland have accepted an invitation from the New York City chapter of the National Football Foundation to play the 61st annual Cortaca Jug game at MetLife Stadium on Saturday, November 16th with a 1 p.m. kickoff. The game is part of a year-long celebration of the 150th anniversary of college football and multiple games are being held in special locations like MetLife Stadium, which is located just 8 miles outside of New York City. As college football celebrates its sesquicentennial with season-long events in 2019, we're honored to have this incredible rivalry, once referred to by Sports Illustrated as the biggest little game in the nation, among the featured games. This is a really big deal on a really big stage, and we intend to make this a college-wide celebration and demonstration of excellence as IC engages both with the current campus community and our alumni, some 17,000 people who live in the greater New York area. Cortland will do the same with their more than 18,000 alumni living in the tri-state area. Cortaca Jug games regularly draw more than 10,000 fans. It's our collective goal, IC and Cortland, to break the current record of 37,355 fans in attendance at a Division III football game. That record was set in 2017 when St. Thomas and St. John's played at Target Field in Minneapolis. So with that attendance record in mind, we're wasting no time, as tickets will go on sale on December 1st. Tickets for the general public will be $15, $25, and $35, and will be sold through Ticketmaster at cortacajug.com. Tickets for students, staff, and faculty at Ithaca College and SUNY Cortland will be priced at $15 and will be sold by their respective schools. The Ithaca College tickets will be available at iceventstickets.com. We will have lots of publicity about access. So now, I want to share the podium with my counterpart at Cortland. Behind this rivalry is great teamwork between the athletics departments at Cortland and Ithaca. I could not imagine having a better, more collegial relationship connected to such an incredible rivalry. Our work together is based on mutual respect, trust, sportsmanship, and professionalism. We compete in every sport, and the stakes are always high. But we bring out the best in each other, and the rivalry is constructive and positive. I attribute that to Director of Athletics Mike Ertz's leadership and commitment to sportsmanship, as well as to all of our staffs. Mike has become a good friend, and I look forward to our work together as we work to make Cortaca 2019 a huge success. Mike, come on up.
I'll make this quick. And Susan, first off, thanks for the kind words. I think she's gloating a little bit because she's had the better edge of us this fall, but we're going to change that on Saturday, right, gentlemen? I'm kidding, but in all honesty, as you can imagine, very excited about this announcement. Susan and I have been in contact for, I'd say, nearly 3 or 4 months, and some ebbs and flows to this whole concept, and for Susan and her staff and some of her alums to see this through. I mean, they deserve the they've done the lion's share of the work here. So for me to agree to go play in such a great venue for a game that we know carries so much more than just a season-ending game, it means a lot to us. And what better venue, what better stage to put to showcase not just these programs in terms of Cortland and Ithaca football, but these institutions and the great support we get in the Northeast. And for once, instead of asking all you downstaters to come up to our game, we're going to go down to see you. So we look forward to the Ithaca alums down there and the Cortland alums, and you owe us, okay? So thank you very much.